This week we are learning about computing and coding through the 7 components. Reading, writing, listening, speaking, vocabulary, grammar, review.
Hi, welcome to week 15. Garry Mills here with you again. Today we're going to talk about coding in our verbal communication. You'll see there a communication process, which is a pretty common process that's used to describe how we communicate with each other. And I'm just going to explain some tips for improving our communication and relate that to the process that you see. So a really key thing is when you're communicating is to simplify your message. So that's the encoding part of this. So I'm the sender, I'm delivering a message, so I want to make that as simple as possible. So I make it as easy as I can for the other person or the receiver to understand what I'm saying. Second one is ask questions along the way. So the receiver in this model will ask questions through the feedback, while the sender will deliver a message which may be a question instead of just passing on information. So very important to ask questions because that helps us understand what we're talking about. Have good body language is really important. As the sender, I want to be very open and attentive and be respectful in the way that I deliver my message, and the same for the receiver. It's very important that have body language where you're showing respect and paying attention to the person who's talking to you. The fourth point is being a good listener. The decoding in this process, listening's very critical, because if a message is being passed to you and you don't listen, you're not going to understand what the message is. So it's more likely to be understood if we listen well. And the final one is to eliminate the noise. So the noise can be background noise, it can be just the noise in your head, you're not focusing or paying attention to the person. If you've got an important conversation or you want to actually listen to somebody, it's a great idea to actually schedule a meeting somewhere where you've got a quiet place to talk, just so we don't have those interruptions and distractions. So there's some tips around coding in communication.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's lesson.